Physical health. Most older adults think their health is good. This is true.
If you were to ask older adults to rate their health, the majority of them rate their health anywhere from good to excellent. Their self-perception may be relative and feel others are worse off. Half of older adults aged 65 years and older say they are in the best years of their life.
Normal aging. All 5 senses tend to decline with age. This is true.
In fact, as we age, we often begin to notice a loss in hearing, particularly at high frequencies. About 1/3 of those over age 70 and about half of those above age 85 have some hearing loss. The highest rates are among white males. Tinnitus, which is hearing noises like a humming or buzzing inside the ear, is very common. Almost everyone experiences it occasionally and briefly. As for vision, you've probably all noticed an older person who has to hold something further away to be able to read it. Perhaps you've even experienced this yourself. This is one of the normal changes that often occurs with age. It is called presbyopia, and it means a difficulty in focusing on things that are close up. The lens in the eye becomes less elastic. Older people may also need as much as 3 times more light as younger people to see well, so attention to proper lighting in the home is important. For example, using night lights in the bathroom and hallways or increasing the wattage in your lamps will be helpful. Of course, there are other conditions such as cataracts and glaucoma which are not normal with age and should be treated. What you may not know is that aging can also affect the senses of smell and taste, which can affect your appetite. As a result, you may need to add extra seasoning to your food, but don't forget to limit your salt intake. The great thing about getting older is that you don't lose all the other ages you've been. As your body ages, you can expect other gradual changes as well. Overall, the body will slow down. However, we all age differently, so what's normal for others may not be normal for you. For example, by age 80, you might lose as much as 2 inches in height due to normal changes in your posture and the compression of joints. Some older adults have found that taking a safe driving course can help in adjusting driving habits to age-related changes. You may also be able to save hundreds on your car insurance. Another thing to be aware of is you may lose your sensitivity to the temperature, and the ability to regulate your own body temperature slow down. This may put you at risk for hypothermia when you get too cold, and hyperthermia when you get too hot, which puts you at risk for heat stroke.
Do you think you have control of how fast you age?
How does gene and your environment contribute to your longevity? And that's a very popular question. And it's not an easy question to answer, and because we know so little about longevity. But because it's a very popular question, we did an analysis of all the studies on the impact of genetics on longevity. And our best guess is the impact is about 30%. That's our best guess. But because we don't know that much about it, that number could change. But for now, we could say maybe 30% of longevity could be influenced by genetics. And then the other, what's left, the 70%, could be due to environmental lifestyle type influences. There really isn't one secret, but there are many factors that influence longevity, and there's a lot of individual variability. It's important to have a good social support network. Your environmental support really add days to your life. All centenarians are fairly thin. None of them are obese. But I think what they eat and their lifestyle becomes very important. What we found was all centenarians tend to eat breakfast more regularly. So it's a combination of many things that add to, how long we live.
That again is recognizing the uniqueness of each one of us and of our genes and of the way we've lived our lives and the way we've taken care of ourselves, and all of those things go into how well we function as the years go along. Plus, the whole issue of good luck or bad luck, because here at 86, so many of my friends are dead, or they may be incapacitated in some way. I am very lucky with my genes, and I've worked hard at trying to stay fit.
So what can you do? Give up smoking.
Quitting smoking is the single best thing you can do for your health. Tobacco is still the nation's chief cause of lung cancer. Giving up tobacco use has benefits at any age, even among older adults who already have tobacco-related diseases. Health improvements from quitting smoking include lower death rates, reversed respiratory symptoms, and improved quality of life. It is never too late to quit.